Good day everyone, this is Jerome P. Vargas
and Emmanuel M. Vertudazu. Today, we're going to show you our final C programming project entitled Tournament Scheduler.
So from title itself, the program will show or create game schedule of the input players or teams.
Let's start. We use the headers stdio.h, math.h, conio.h, and stdlib.h. We define the constant size of the array and declare the functions. We'll discuss it later. First part of the program asks for the tournament details. We call the function choosePort, then followed by the function chooseFormat. In this function, we let the user to choose port. We use switch case, so the user will just choose numbers from 1 to 10, and if it exceeds, it will print invalid and the user must try to input another choice. Afterwards, the user must input the tournament format, the category, whether men or women, event, whether team or individual. Then it will print all your choice. Let's try. Choose Ernest 1. Choose men 1. Choose team 1. Choose single elimination 1. You have chosen men's team event single elimination. After the tournament format, the user will ask the numbers of participating teams or players, and it must be a minimum of 4 players or teams.
We have here the condition if. If players is greater than or equal to 4, it will generate all the codes inside the condition. But else, if the players is less than 4, it will print invalid and it will make the user to try again.
Out from that number of players, we'll solve the number of buys and number of rounds. So, we declared players. This is where it will store the number of players. We declare buy as storage of number of buys. We let multiple of 2 is equal to 2. While condition states if multiple of 2 is less than players, it will multiply multiple of 2 by 2. After the condition becomes false, the number of buy is determined by subtracting the number of players to the new multiple of 2. So let's try 5. Multiple of 2 is 2, so 5 is less than players. True. So 2 times 2 is 4. Multiple of 2 is now 4. So 4 less than 5 is true. 4 times 2 is equals to 8. 8 less than 5 is false. So buy is equals to 8 minus players, which is 5. Number of buys, 3. For number of rounds, we declare number of rounds is initially 0. 10 is equal to players plus buy. Players is 5 plus buy, which is now 3. So 10 is 8. While 10 is not equal to 1, 10 will be divided by 2. 10 is 8 divided by 2, so 10 now is 4. Number of rounds. Increment, so it would be 1. 4 is not equal to 1, so 4 divided by 2, it will become 2. And number of rounds increment, so 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Number of rounds will increment and will now become 3. So 1 is not equal to 1, so it will be false. So for 5 players, buy is 3 and round is 3. Let's try 8. Number of buys is 0 and number of rounds is 3. Another. Let's try 15. Number of buy is 1. And number of rounds is 4.
After getting the number of buys and number of rounds, we now get the player details. So we declare here character array player with the size number of players and size of name. These two are defined earlier as constants with 150. This simply means that our array could have 100 strings or 100 names with 50 characters per name or per string. We declared character pointer, we let pointer equals to player. We declared x as our iteration number. For x is equals to 1, x is less than or greater to players, x plus plus. This condition will print and scan for the player name. So, print player, x is 1, then we store the name into player 1. It will increment player 2, and so on until the statement or the condition becomes false. Let's now go to defining schedule table. We first declare integer round versus winners. We let winners equals to players. Integer elimination, E, M, base, result, final count, F, FC, final V. We let elimination equals to player divided by 2, integer exponent, middle, and integer with by. So we have here a for loop. For round is equals to 1, round is less than or equal to number of rounds, round plus plus. Let's say we have true for this condition, so the condition will go to this. We have two conditions under this. If by is equals to 0 and else if by is not equals to 0. So let's go first if by is equals to 0. Let's take for example number of players or teams is 8, so number of buys 0, number of rounds 3. So we'll let player 1 as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. So for round 1, we have here, for round 1, it will print round 1, so it will go here. Versus is equals to 1, versus is less than or equal to winners, versus increment. Winners and players are equal here, so our winners is 8, so versus is 1, 1 is less than 8, it will go to this condition. Then this condition will check whether versus is odd or even. So, this condition will check whether the versus is odd. So, 1 modulo of 2 is equals to 1, so 1 is odd, so it will go here. It will print %s, so player versus is 1 and versus plus 1, so player 1 into player 1 versus player 2, A versus B, because player 1 is A, player 2 is B. Then versus increment, versus is 2, so versus 2 modulo of 2 is equals to 1, no, so the number 2 is even, so it will not go to this condition. So versus will increment. Versus will now become 3. 3 modulo of 2 is equals to 1. Check because 3 is odd. So it will print player 3 versus player 3 plus 1. So player 3 versus player 4. Player 3 is C, player 4 is D. So C versus D. And so on until the statement becomes false. So after that, round will increment. Round now will become 2. So round 2, we are still here in if by is 0. So else if round is equals to number of rounds, 2 is equal to 3. Nope. So we go to this condition. We have here iteration E and elimination. Elimination is equals to players divided by 2. We have 8 players, so divided by 2, then that becomes 4. So this means that elimination determines the remaining players after every round. So elimination. So we have after first round from 8 players it will become 4. So these 4 players will now, again, same concept. It will check whether 1 is odd. So 1 is odd. So 1, winner 1 versus winner 1 plus 1, 2. So winner 1 plus versus winner 2. Then it will increment 2. 2 is not odd. So it will not go to this condition, and it will increment. E is now 3. So 3 is odd. 3, winner 3 versus winner E plus 1. So 3 plus 1, winner 3 versus winner 4. Let's go to this again. So round will now increment. So round 3 is less than equal to 3. Still true. So it will go here. Else, if round is equals to number of rounds, so true, it will go here. Winners is equals to players minus 2. Winners is equals to players. Players is equals to 8. So 8 minus 2, we have winners is equals to 6. So we print here, winner 6 minus 1 is 5. So winner 5 versus W6. So winner 5 versus winner 6. That is if by is 0. So what if by is not equal to 0? So we have this condition. Let's first enter, let's say 12. Number of byes is 4, number of rounds is 4, player 1 is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So we have it here. So for round is equals to 1, round is less than 4, so true. If by is not equal to 0, we go here. So for round 1, we first print the byes. So by is 4 versus equals to 1. 1 is less than 4, so we declare player 1 percent %s. So player 1 is by. A is player 1, so A is by. Next, versus increment. So versus become 2. 2 less than 4, true. So player 2 is by. Versus becomes 3, then versus becomes 4. 4 less than 4 or equal to 4, still 2, so player 4 is by. Player 4 is D, so D is by. Then after that, it will go to assigning of opponents still in number 1. So we have here 2 conditions. If by is even and if by is odd. So our number of byes is 4, so it will check if our by is 4. So by modulo of 2 is equals to 0. So meaning even. So 4 modulo of 2 is equals to 0. Check, that's even. So we go to this condition. So versus is equals to by plus 1. Our by is 4 plus 1. So versus is now equal to 5. Players is 12. So 5 less than 12. Okay. So it will check whether versus is odd or even. So versus is odd because 5 modulo of 2 is equals to 1. Correct, it is odd. So player 5 versus 5 plus 1. So player 5 plus 6. Player 5 is E and player 6 is F. So E versus F. Now our versus will increment. From 5, it will become 6. So it will check whether odd. 6 is not odd, so no. Versus will increment. 7. 7 is odd, so it will go here. Player 7 versus 7 plus 1 versus player 8. Player 7 is G. Player 8 is H. So G versus H. And then so on until the statement becomes false. So we are done with that. Round will now increment. Round will become 2. Round less than 4 is still correct. So we have here, if round is equal to 1, round is equal to number of rounds, still no. So we go to the here else. So if round 2, in round 2 we declared M is equals to number of rounds. We solve the algorithm here. number of rounds is 4 minus 2. 2. Our base here is 2. So we get the result 2 raised to the power of 2. 4. Final count is, our result 4 times 2. Final count is 8. So this final count will determine the remaining players. So the remaining players is now 8. So it's the same concept. F is equals to 1, final count is 8. 1 less than 8 is correct. So it will check whether 1 is odd. So we check whether odd or even so that it will not be redundant. So 1 is odd, so 1 versus 1 plus 1 winner, 1 versus winner 2. 2 F will now increment, so 2 modulo of 2 equals 1, nope. So F will now become 3. 3 is odd. 3 modulo of 2 is equals to 1, correct. So winner 3 versus winner 4. Let's check. 3, so 3 versus 4. Now, it will become 4. F will now become 4, no. So, it is not odd. 4, F becomes 5. 5 is odd, so winner 5 versus 5 plus 1. Winner 5 versus winner 6. And then 7 versus 8. Next, round will now increment. So, round is 3 less than number of rounds, which is 4. So, still correct. We go here, if by is not equal to 0, round is equals to 1. If round is equals to number of rounds, still nope, because we're still in round 3, round 2, so we go here. What if round 3? Middle is equals to F minus 1. Our F earlier is, F now becomes 8 because final count is, F is, the last value of F is 9. So, F minus 1 is equals to 8 divided by 2. So, that's 4. Meaning, middle will count the remaining players. The remaining players will be 4. Let's check. So, for round 3, the remaining players is 4, which is winner 9, winner 10, winner 11, and winner 12. So, we let iteration M is equals to 1. M is less than the remaining players. So, 1 less than 4 is still correct. So, still you will have to check if 1 is odd. So 1 is odd. 1 winner RF is 4. So 4 plus 1. So winner 4 versus nope, RF is 9. So we have here winner 9 versus F plus 1 versus winner 10. Then M increment, so 2 is not odd, so nope. M increment 3, so our last value for F is F increment, so our value of F becomes 11. 11 plus 1, so winner 11 versus winner 12. That's for round 3. So after that condition, round increment, so it will be the last because round less than or equal to number of rounds. 4 is equals to 4. So that will be the last condition. So we go here. What if round is equals to number of rounds? So we get the last value of F, which is, the last value of F is, the last value of F is 12. Again, it's 12. Then it increments, so it becomes 13. So we print here, final B is equals to F. 13, so winner 13 versus 13 plus 1. So 13, winner 13 versus winner 14. That's correct. That's for round 1. Okay, so we have this condition do while so that we can do multiple retries. So do you want to continue? I said yes. No. So let's start at the very beginning.
here. So let's start. I choose badminton. 2, men individual single elimination. So men's individual event single elimination. Let's say 15 players. A, B, number of rounds is 4, number of buys is 1. C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. So, A is by, B versus C, D versus E, F versus G, H versus I, J versus K, L versus M, N versus O. So, A here is now considered as winner 1, winner 2, winner 3, winner 4, winner 5, winner 6, winner 7, winner 8. So, winner 1 versus winner 2, winner 3 versus winner 4, winner 5 versus winner 6, winner 7 versus 8. We have here, the result will be winner 1, I mean winner 9, winner 10, winner 11, and winner 12. So, winner 9 versus winner 10, 11 versus 12. So, the result here would be winner 13 and winner 15. So, winner 13 versus winner 14. So, that could be all. Thank you for listening, everyone. We hope you have enjoyed. Thank you. Bye-bye.